Google unveiled the Pixel 4a in August 2020 with a price tag of $349. A month later, the company launched the Pixel 5a as its main flagship phone of the year and also unveiled the 5G version of the Pixel 4a called Pixel 4a 5G. You might be wrong to think that 5G is the only difference between the Pixel 4a and 4a 5G. Both phones look similar and even share similar names, but in this video, I'll place them side by side and strike out the differences and similarities between them so as to help you decide on which version to go for. So without much ado, let's get started. At first glance, the Pixel 4a 5G looks almost identical to the Pixel 4a and might even confuse you. Although the 4a 5G is a few inches bigger in size, yet it doesn't feel so big in reality. The Pixel 4a 5G has a 6.2-inch display, with the Pixel 4a sporting a 5.81-inch panel. The panels on both is an OLED panel with a Full HD display, a resolution of 1080 by 2340, and a 60Hz refresh rate. The screens on the Pixel 4a and 4a 5G are protected from scratches by the Gorilla Glass 3. Like most Pixel phones, the display on both phones is sharp, bright, and offers very colorful visuals. The Pixel 4a and 4a 5G both have a rear-mounted fingerprint reader, a USB-C port at the bottom of the phone, and a headphone jack. The back also holds a square-shaped camera bump, which I'll be talking about later. There's no much difference between them in terms of design, but it's important to note that the two phones are made out of plastic materials. The plastic doesn't feel cheap, however, it lacks that premium finish. Google Pixels have always been known for their great camera quality. Even the Pixel 1 with an old camera sensor still produces great photos today. Both the Pixel 4a and 4a 5G have the same camera sensor Google has been using since the Pixel 3. What this means is that the camera quality on both phones is similar if not the same. The only difference is that the Pixel 4a has just two cameras, consisting of a 12.2 megapixel rear camera and an 8 megapixel front camera for selfies. On the other hand, the Pixel 4a 5G has two rear cameras made up of a 12 megapixel main camera and a 16 megapixel ultra-wide angle camera, plus an 8 megapixel selfie camera. Photos taken with both phones look great, although the Pixel 4a 5G offers more vibrant colors as you can see. The Pixel 4a 5G has Google's new portrait light feature, which helps you make dark subjects brighter after you've taken a picture. This feature is not yet in the Pixel 4a and will be introduced via a software update. Both phones can shoot high-quality 4K videos at 30 frames per second, 1080p at 30 and 60 frames per second, and also super slow-mo at 240 frames per second. The Pixel 4a 5G, however, offers a sharper and a vibrant video quality compared to the Pixel 4a. One main difference between the Pixel 4a and the 4a 5G is the processor that powers both phones. The 4a 5G is powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 765G processor. This chipset makes the 5G capabilities of the Pixel 4a 5G possible and also boosts its performance massively. The Pixel 4a, on the other hand, is powered by the Snapdragon 730 chipset, therefore its performance cannot be compared to the 4a 5G. Both phones have 6GB of RAM and a maximum storage capacity of 128GB. As we all know, Pixel phones do not have room for a microSD card for more storage, so you have to make do with what you get. In the battery department, the Pixel 4a has a 3140 mAh battery. According to Google, your Pixel 4a battery should last up to 24 hours with a single charge. Well, that's true with average use, but if you use your phone for playing games and listening to music for long hours, then you'll be reaching for your charger earlier than expected. The Pixel 4a 5G, on the other hand, has a 3885 mAh battery, which manages to last all day no matter how much you use it. The power efficiency of the Snapdragon 765G, together with other battery-saving features such as Extreme Battery Saver, helps give the Pixel 4a 5G much longer-lasting battery life compared to the 4a. Both phones do not support wireless charging, which is not surprising for the fact that they are both mid-range phones. They, however, support 18-watt fast charging. So should you go for the Pixel 4a or the 4a 5G? Well, that depends solely on what you want from your phone. If you want a phone which offers value for money, has outstanding camera quality, large storage capacity, and periodic software updates, then spending $349 on the Pixel 4a won't be a bad idea. However, if you're willing to pay $499 for all the features of the Pixel 4a plus a large battery, great performance, and 5G capabilities, then you should get the Pixel 4a 5G. Which of these two phones do you plan on going for? Share your thoughts with us in the comments. Subscribe and hit the notification button so you don't miss any latest updates. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.